The movie opens in an eerie antique shop where a terrified man named P.D. Shalern tries to return a drum-playing monkey doll. He explains it's not a toy and that something terrible happens when it bangs its drum. The monkey activates, terrifying both, and then a nearby mouse bites a wire, causing a hidden harpoon gun to fire, impaling the shopkeeper. P.D. then desperately tries to burn the cursed doll. In the next scene, we meet twin brothers, Bill and Hal, who have a strained relationship. Hal narrates that Bill constantly belittles him. They live with their single mother, Lois. One day, digging through their dad's possessions, they find a mysterious box with the same cursed monkey doll. Hal notices a note instructing them to turn the key. Bill turns it, causing the monkey to grin. The next day, their mom sends them out with a nanny to a restaurant. Hal notices the monkey already in the car's back seat. Later, it activates, playing its drum. Inside the restaurant, the cook accidentally strikes Annie with his knife, decapitating her. At the nanny's funeral, adult Hal narrates this incident made him and his brother grow more apart. Their mom tries to explain that life can go to hell at any moment. To lift the mood, they dance, and Hal describes it as the happiest day despite the tragedy. Days later, Hal finds the monkey in his backpack at school. During gym class, bullies led by Bill ridicule Hal. Furious, Hal returns home to find the monkey in his bed. He accuses the doll and declares he hates Bill, wishing him dead, and turns the key. At the same time, Bill finds their mom baking, but blood gushes from her face, and she collapses dead. Adult Hal narrates the doctor called it a boomerang aneurysm, but he knows the cursed monkey is responsible. After Lois's funeral, the kids are adopted by their Aunt Ida and Uncle Chip. That night, Hal decides to get rid of the doll. He butchers it, seeing blood, but relentlessly breaks it into pieces, shoving the remains into a garbage bag to be hauled away. The next day, the boys go to their new house. That night, Bill discovers the creepy monkey has somehow made its way there. Bill accuses Hal, but Hal denies it, explaining how he destroyed it and that it's cursed, responsible for their nanny's and mother's deaths. Bill wonders if the curse kills the person who turns the key. He decides to turn the key despite Hal's warning. As a result, their uncle, out hunting, is trampled by 67 horses. The twins finally realize the monkey is behind these deaths. Knowing they can't destroy it, they decide to contain it, binding it tightly in its box and hurling it into an abandoned well, praying to leave the nightmare behind. The scene then cuts to 25 years later, where Aunt Ida is startled awake by strange noises. Investigating, she encounters collapsing stairs, hooks sinking into her face, a strong gas odor, and then is impaled with a for sale sign outside. Elsewhere, we see an adult Hal working at a supermarket. He requests to leave early to see his son, Petey. He meets his ex-wife and her new boyfriend, Ted, who coldly accuse him of not being present for Petey and plan to legally adopt him. Hal's rage boils over. A boy named Ricky arrives at a garage sale and finds a creepy monkey doll. When he touches it, visions of his father flood his mind. Ricky is searching for his vanished father and was hired by a mysterious man to find the monkey doll. Hal and Petey stay in a motel, not knowing each other well. Petey works on a family tree project, and Hal lies about being an only child, becoming uncomfortable discussing his late mother. Around midnight, Hal receives a call from Bill, whom he hasn't seen in 10 years. Bill informs him of Aunt Ida's death and instructs Hal to check her house for the monkey. Hal is annoyed, not wanting to miss time with Petey. Hal then notices a woman about to swim as a broken compressor on the roof is about to fall, potentially electrocuting the pool. The incident occurs, confirming the monkey's return. Realizing the monkey has returned, Hal rushes to wake Petey, insisting they leave immediately to handle Ida's affairs. The next morning, they arrive at Ida's house, where a realtor, Barbara, greets them. Petey is hit hard learning his dad lied about having a brother. Barbara explains that since Ida died, things have spiraled out of control in town, with people dying daily in horrific accidents. Barbara opens a stuck closet door, and Hal senses something about to happen, which it does. Soon after, cops arrive, and a female officer questions Hal, warning him not to leave town. Paramedics remove Barbara's remains. Hal searches the house for the monkey, but to no avail. He finds a number listed under Mrs. Monkey in the phone directory and dials it. only to hear Bill's voicemail explaining he's found his toy monkey and doesn't need to hire anyone. Hal realizes Bill is responsible for the massacre. A flashback to 25 years ago from Bill's perspective shows he realized Hal caused their mother's death. After they dumped the monkey, Bill went back for it to seek revenge on Hal, but only the key was left. He waited, confident it would return. As an adult, Bill discovered a fortune cookie with the message, "Turn the key and see what happens." He began seeing the cursed monkey everywhere and placed an advertisement to find it. In the present, Bill turns the monkey's key, hoping to kill Hal. But the doll takes a twisted turn and causes the death of Hal's boss instead, who chokes violently on his cigar. Ricky arrives outside Bill's house, nervously mentioning he saw Bill's brother and wanting to return money to get the monkey doll back because it reminds him of his father. Annoyed, Bill dismisses him. Furious, Ricky storms home, grabs his father's police uniform and a gun, deciding to get the doll back. Petey and Hal arrive at a motel, and Hal angrily dials Bill. Hal claims he knows Bill has the monkey. Bill demands Hal bring Petey so Petey can turn the key, suspecting whoever wins it is immune to being the next victim. Bill says he will keep winding it until Hal is killed. Hal decides to drop Petey off at his mom's, leading to an argument where Petey accuses his dad of not caring. Ricky, pretending to be a cop, knocks on the door and points a gun at them, demanding they come with him to Bill's house. Ricky forces Petey to go inside and get the monkey doll, threatening to shoot them. Hal begs Petey not to turn the key. Petey enters through the back door, skillfully avoiding booby traps. Outside, Hal questions Ricky, who admits he's not a cop. They both notice a massive wasp nest directly in front of them. Inside, Petey meets Bill, who is eerily talking to the monkey. Bill shows him the doll, claiming it's not working, and begs Petey to fix it by turning the keys. Petey hesitates, but eventually ignores his father's warning and turns the key. The monkey jolts to life, playing the drum. Outside, the wasp nest lowers. Ricky accidentally fires at the nest, and the wasps immediately enter Ricky's mouth, leading to a violent death. A terrified Hal calls out for his son. Bill hears Hal's voice, realizing his plan failed. In a rage, Bill forces the monkey to play the drum to kill Hal, but the doll overpowers him. Hal enters and reunites with Petey. Bill notices the doll activated again, playing at an insane, frantic speed. When the music stops, Bill looks outside, horrified to see the monkey's curse has spread across town, causing numerous accidents and mass deaths. The roof above him collapses, and dead bodies are thrown through the wreckage. Hal is furious at Bill. Bill, overcome with regret, confesses he only wanted Hal to pay for their mother's death, accusing Hal of being responsible and intending to kill him. Hal becomes emotional, insisting she was his mother too and he never meant for it to happen. He apologizes, saying they should have been there for each other. Bill realizes Hal has a point and apologizes. The brothers finally reconcile. Hal invites Bill to join him and Petey on a road trip, which Bill excitedly agrees to. But just as hope settles in, the monkey's arm strikes the drum one last time, triggering a hidden booby trap that shoots a bowling ball toward Bill's head, killing him instantly. The next morning, the father and son set off on their road trip. As they drive out of town, they see the horrific aftermath of the monkey's rampage: charred ruins, mangled bodies, a world torn apart overnight. Determined to break the cycle, they decide to keep the monkey close and ensure no one ever turns the key again. They encounter an old man with ashes flickering off his back, riding a horse. Before the film ends, a bus full of cheerleaders passes by, resulting in another one of the 100 worst ways to die.